This is the Cornermen Radio live with Barzini and Boxing 9. The next fight I wanted to talk about is Gilberto Ramirez versus Jesse Hart in a rematch. They're supposedly fighting in November. What's your thoughts and what's your take on this rematch?
Remember when I told you they were going to rematch?
Yep.
We were laughing about it because we're like, wow, there's nothing. We're like, what is Gilberto going to do? And you were like thinking about looking at the rankings and shit, just bullshit and talking. And we're like, Jesse Hart, he gave him like the best fight. Bob's probably going to run that back on some bullshit. You know, I'm glad for Jesse Hart. You know, he fought Gilberto Ramirez awesome. He deserves a rematch. So that's kind of why I was like, Bob's going to do that again. Because he can't make a deal to do it, with Benavidez. They feel like that's a big fight down the road after, there's so many big fights in boxing right now. That's one of them. But like we say, like, they don't want to do it. They got to start doing them, man, though, knocking these big fights out, But it's all about money, man. They don't want to, Benavidez is a young, 22 now? Won a championship at 21, was the youngest champion ever at light heavyweight.
You're a super middleweight.
Super middleweight. But, they might end up fighting at light heavyweight. Who knows? Like, I don't know how long they're going to procrastinate. But, I know Benavidez was trying to get over there. Didn't work out for him. So now he's looking, his most realistic big fight is going to be Uzcategui. You got, my question is, all right, Gilberto Ramirez, he could possibly get upset by Jesse Hart. I don't see it. I think it'll be similar. I think Jesse Hart's going to bring it, but I just think Gilberto's a little too much, just too much. He's big super middleweight. But my question to you is, where does Gilberto go after this? Like, realistically, not what you want or not what we want as fans, but, like, what are they? Because I've been seeing it for, like, 2 years after he got the belt from Abraham. Like, where's he going? He's a Mexican, but just don't feel the star power behind him because they can't get the opposition that we want in the ring with him. And super middleweight's a good division. Where's he go?
All right, before I answer that question, my thoughts on this fight, man, I'm a pro Phillies, Philly versus everybody, Philly support Philly. I like Jesse Hart, man. Jesse Hart is a warrior, he's tough. He said after he won his fight, got his knockout win, he said he don't want James Degale, you don't want George Groves, you don't want Callum Smith, you don't want David Benavidez. He wants Gilberto Ramirez. Now I can support that. A guy who wants nothing but revenge, right? I'm not a fan of rematches, though. I hate rematches. I don't like seeing the same movie again. I like to move on. Now, my thing about this matchup is Jesse is going to be tough, one of Gilberto's toughest challenges, but I do not see Jesse Hart winning. That chin defense is going to always be Jesse Hart's downfall, and that's the problem. If his defense and his chin was a little better, then I could understand me saying Jesse Hart. I want Jesse Hart to win, but that don't mean he's going to win. I want him, but you know what I mean? Gilberto Ramirez is just just a better man in fighting than him. And Gilberto Ramirez did look horrible his last fight, even though he won unanimously, but he did look horrible. If the guy had a little bit more pop, he probably would have hurt Gilberto Ramirez and knocked him out. So the only way Jesse Hart going to win is if he knock out Gilberto Ramirez, and I see that as a stretch. Now, you asked me a question. Gilberto Ramirez should have fought Uzcategui because he's fighting on a September 28th on Top Rank card. Zanfer Promotion did a deal with ESPN Plus and Bob Arum. They working together. You know what I'm saying? So they should have offered Uzcategui or Uzcategui a bag. Just like they paying Jose Pedroza $1 million for Vasily Lomachenko, and he got only $125,000 to fight Ray Beltran. They should have offered Uzcategui a bag and make that unification because Zanfer and Top Rank have a great relationship. So they should have made that. You know what I mean? I understand they're waiting for the Caleb Plant, but the Caleb Plant is injured right now. You could have made a big unification. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should have did. But, you know what I mean? This 168, man, I love this.
Gilberto's he's got 38 fights. You know, I know he started young, but at this point, let's see him. You know, they got to mix it up. Uzcategui, Jose Benavidez, you know, Caleb Plant coming off injury. I think he needs to start getting in the mix with better fights. You know, the guys in the UK are going to mix it up. Degale's about finished. You know, let's see what's his name come back too, Eubank, and we'll see what's going to happen with the winner of the Gross. You know, because 168 is a popping division.
There's a popping, but we're not getting the fights that we want.
Fights.
You know.
It's getting it's starting to get very frustrating. There's a lot of divisions like that where it's like, whoa, what's going on this year? You know, we need to keep the momentum going. At least if one division is going to have a down year, these other divisions need to step up and become and show that their division is real. So, shit, that's it.
Yeah, man. Like, subscribe, comment, click the icon bell, man.